Hello everybody and welcome to this module on mental wellbeing for researchers. My name is Ariana and I'm going to be your moderator for the next 5 to 6 weeks as we move through the module, and we're going to take you hopefully on a deep dive into mental wellbeing, getting a better understanding of what mental wellbeing means, and much more importantly I think what mental wellbeing means for you. I know that mental wellbeing is a term that tends to get used a lot. You've probably heard it a lot already. We hear it a lot in the media or on social media. There's books, TV shows, podcasts, all sorts of things talking about mental wellbeing, and each of them seems to have a little bit of a different frame of reference around it. So in this module, we're going to start off by really defining for you what we're talking about when we mean mental wellbeing. And in doing that, we're going to base it on evidence from the literature, on research that has looked into what mental wellbeing is. And so we've got a good scientific foundation for the sort of definition that we're going to be taking forward in this module. We're also going to look at why mental wellbeing is a particularly important topic for HTR students. Lots of research has now found that HTR students and early career researchers are particularly vulnerable to poor mental wellbeing, and we're going to look at what that means and some of the factors that might be contributing to that. And maybe you'll recognise yourself in some of those things that we discover in that literature. Then we're going to widen the lens a little bit and look at how the system that fits around HTR research or early career research really contributes to mental wellbeing. So taking it beyond the person themselves and looking to the environment and all the different factors of the system that you're embedded in that can make an impact. And in the final part of the unit, we want to make it, in the module, we want to make it really personalised. So we're going to ask you to particularly think about what your vulnerabilities are with regards to mental wellbeing, and also hopefully provide you with a number of strategies, some of which may be more helpful than others, but hopefully some that might be useful for you going forward, either in your journey through academia or wherever you end up from this point in your journey. So I will be around during the whole of this time just to guide you through, here to answer any questions. I'll be jumping into the chat room to have a chat now and then. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have, and then please do come along to the Zoom session that we have halfway through the module, where I really like the opportunity to get to meet some of you, albeit online, but still I get to see your faces and you get to see me, see that I'm a real person. And each time some students have found it helpful, students in this module have found it helpful to hear a little bit about my story and the fact that I may have some good lived experience reasons to be talking about the importance of mental wellbeing. It's something that I'm particularly passionate about, and I'm particularly passionate about this topic as it relates to HDR students and early career researchers. So I'm really glad to have you here, whether you're here because you're also passionate about this topic, or it's just something of interest, or maybe it was just something that you saw flashed up and you thought I might like to give that a go. Wherever your starting point is, I hope by the end of this module you feel that you've been able to gain a little bit more knowledge and hopefully a little bit more skill than you started with. So I look forward to going on the journey with you, and I'll talk to you soon.